This is the first house in Mexico and Latin America.
First house in Latin America.
Yes.
That took care of immigrants.
Exactly. And in the beginning, this house attends women, children, men, teenagers, everyone. But in 1994, the Scalabrinians, that they are 2 doors from here, they took women and children. And the YMCA, they took teenagers without a company. So in this way, we took the men and we do our mission. Please, come in. We have an average of 120. 120 every day. With some of the people that want to stay in Tijuana, some of them, they just want to stay here for 2 or 3 days, waiting for money or waiting for their belongings, and then
go to their families or something.
Go back to their towns, and few ones, really few ones, try to go back to the United States. So basically here we have people deported, a few ones, 90+% people deported, a few ones that want to go to the United States for the American dream, trying to cross illegally. Really few ones. Some people running away from violence in Mexico. Some people from Central America, and some others from different parts of the world. Right? Yeah, Africa, Haiti, Russia, everywhere. No,
and but you take them all. Basically.
We take all the migrants. We take all the migrants here that 18 above men. We have right at the office, in the federal office, we have a place where we invite them to come over here. And we have a vehicle, or the Mexican immigration, they bring them right here up to the door.
So you're basically the point of entry. You're basically, this is where they bring the people.
Most of them. And these people, when they arrive, they have an interview with a social worker. And then, because not everyone need the same thing. We have a psychologist. The psychologist take care of the people that is not the same for everyone to lose everything.
Exactly.
And
take it different ways, right?
Exactly, and start from zero again. So the psychologists try to talk with the people and follow up, and to help them to settle again their mind. And if the person has something with legal things, and could be like right now with this tolerance zero, if the people got deported and the kids remain in the United States. So we have the lawyer, and then the lawyer take care of the legal stuff. After we have an office to make or to help the people to get their papers. They were living in the United States without papers. They arrive here and they have no papers.
Nothing.
So
no Mexican
papers, nothing. So they have to start from zero again, from a birth certificate, social security number, etc.
Like being born again.
Exactly. So they get the papers, and also they look for job for them. We have, thank God, more job than people. In Tijuana we have a lot of job. Our problem is salaries. 7:30 in the morning they go out to look for job. And right now they are starting coming in. If you can see there is some people. This is our activity room. Right now is a TV room, but inside is fresh. We have air conditioning. We have some computers that they can they can communicate with their relatives. So here in this floor, we have all the services. And second and third floor, we have the beds for the migrant. We can host 140. We have 140 beds. And in the last floor, you can see it's different. It's for the volunteers. We have volunteers that they stay with us for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. And we have volunteers from Italy, from Mexico, of course, from the United States. They come here to help for 3 months, 6 months, up to 1 year. And we have also 26 ladies divided in the 7 days of the week that they just come, cook, serve the dinner, see you next week. Exactly. And before going to the interviews, before going to see the social worker, the psychologist, etc.
Come in and eat first.
First, exactly. Food is the first thing. So last night, 107 people sleep here.
Slept here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the people that sleep here. But plus the new ones, plus we have a program that is outside.
Yeah.
Migrants that were living with us, they can stay as long as 45 days. And they go out, they rent, and they can come back with us for 6 months.
6 months.
To eat, to the doctor, to any service we provide.
They just don't stay here.
Yes, they don't stay here to give the opportunity to another one.
That's great.
To sleep.
Yes.
No? And this is the dining, no? So we can accommodate 70 people at once, 70 people at once. So they don't, as you can see, they don't arrive at once, everyone, no? They are working, no? They have different schedules and all that. So they are arriving little by little. So this dining is sufficient for that.
Yeah.
When it's not 107, they cook for 200 because it's the new ones plus the 60 that live outside and they come to eat. No, so they cook for 200 people. 200 breakfast, 200 lunch, 200 dinners. No? We have the doctors for us are volunteers.
Yes.
No, they come from outside. They're volunteers. The people that come to give the talks, they are volunteers. The ladies that come to cook, they are volunteers. So workers, just 14 workers. 14. To give to provide all these services for these people. We are focusing now to give the people opportunity to establish in Tijuana.
Yeah.
So this we are working a lot to insert the people in the society with a job, with knowledge. We are working a lot now in the studies. We are working with INEA, that is a program from the school system here in Mexico. And right now, an average of 40 people finish elementary school or junior high, some workshops now, but we are dreaming high, and we want to build a school. No?
How do you pay for all this? How would you pay for the school?
It's donations.
All donations?
Everything is donations. Everything is donations. No, we go from common people to business people to foundations, governments. We knock a lot of doors in order to have this place running, and now to become true our dreams.
Yeah,
no?
exactly.
No, so
why do you do this, Roberto? What
why
drove you to do this?
For me, it's a lifestyle life. No, I have been here for 31 years. No,
31 years.
I arrived here in late 1987. No, and after 2 years, I entered the seminary with the Scalabrines, and then I come back in 1998, and from there, I'm the administrator of this place. No, and I really feel. Really that I'm doing good.
Here in Casa in general is we receive people mainly whose migration was failed. It was interrupted.
They weren't able to migrate into the United
Correct.
States. Yeah.
Or they were there and then they were captured and deported. So what is that? It's a person who is in duelo, which is in a complex,
agony, right?
complex situation emotionally and anemically. And what we're trying to do with this project is to give them tools to rebuild that. Like as a pilot, we are only helping around 250 persons a month.
250 a month.
Yeah, which sounds a lot, but you know we're talking about 150,000 deportees a year, around that. So it's a lot of persons. We're doing computer classes at different levels, starting with we say alfabetización digital, which is like teaching them from zero what is a computer, etc., because they're going to need it even if their jobs is as security guards or if they want to scale to a supervisor. So they're going to need to know that. And we have a second line, which is line of action, which is traits and professions, and that was the first thing that we were interested in.
Yeah.
But we're limited right now by the space itself. In there, we have courses as electric installations in domestic spaces. We're starting that in the ends of this month.
Yeah.
And we have a course of vertical gardening. And we are going to work with women, with it's like beauty salon and different activities.
Got it.
So what we have seen is there's different starting points for these migrants. Some of them have a steady, good job, and what they really want is to finish high school to enter the university. So we're going to be able to help them. We have the ones that clean cars in a car wash. So what they want, not maybe, we are running diagnosed in different shelters around the city, and is to learn how to weld. So that's a very good, well-paid job.
Yes.
So we're going to open a course of it. And at the end of these courses, which are going to be adapted to the schedules of the working migrants, because all of them are working right now, we're going to give them tools to go and do the job they're learning.
Exactly.
So this is a project that has been gestating for a couple of years, but as a pilot is being here for almost 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah. As I told you, around 250 persons a month are interested in this.
Yeah.
And what we need right now is to grow.
Yeah.
And right now we bought a new property. Right now we're in that process. We're trying to get. The project is estimating $300,000 for building and equipment, because we have to put equipment for the courses, for the trades, or all of that,
I can imagine.
and desk, etc., etc. It's going to be a big project, and that's basically what we're working right now.
Yeah. So that's
exactly. The thing is, we could still work here, and actually it's the idea to keep working with the shelters, but every day that passes is people and thousands of people that it's facing a reality where a reality that is not giving them really hope of improvement.
Yes.
So right now, different institutions, shelters in the city are maturing in the way we deal with the migrants. We help them. Right now, a couple of years ago was like, sure, we received people from south to north, and their feet were heridos, wounds, and they were hurt, and we have to bandage them, feed them, all those things, because if we didn't, their life were in danger.
Yeah.
So sure, that's clear as glass, and you have to do that. What happened? Well, then we start receiving more deportees, which is persons that relatively are good physically, mentally. It's another topic because they're depressed, they're dealing with So it's a new scenario. So what we're doing, and what you're gonna see in the city, is new projects. They're trying to rethink what are we doing to improve these lives.